I'm shaking here because I just got my CT scans. This is the first time I've got scans in 8 months. I got scans in January that showed awesome, like we can't even tell if you have cancer anymore. And so I just got new scans today, and I feel great. I think I look great, but scanxiety takes over, this fear that something's going to be, so let's look at the results. Let's do the chest one first, because that seems to be like where all the health is. And the first thing I'm going to do is just go to the end. So the impression is progression of disease, which means an increased size of my right pleural and mediastinal masses. Left fissure nodule is also slightly increased in size. So what that means is that there's a little bit of growth there. What we want to do now is look at how much growth. So it says right pericardial mass is increased in size, measuring 2.1 times 3.6. So that's my big one, right? I'd have to go, they should say where it was. They don't say how big it was. So I don't know, I don't know how much that's increased. But it does say that it's similar to the comparison. Okay, lungs, pleural disease appears progressed with representative right posterior pleural mass measuring 13 millimeters, previously 9 millimeters. So we're talking about, 4 millimeter growth. Left fissure nodule measures 7 millimeters, previously 5 millimeters. It means that there's been a tiny bit of growth, 4 millimeters, but that doesn't mean that cancer's winning. That's not what it means. First of all, I want to know how much growth on the big one, but the other one's 4 millimeters. There's the question I have to ask myself. In 8 months, did I live a life that was I have to look at that. I enjoyed my life. They grew because I wasn't as strict on my diet. They grew because I started going back to work and doing more work again, adding more stress to my life. And here's the thing. It's all of that, those cheat days, all of that extra food. We went to a buffet the other day, and I know I shouldn't eat this stuff, but it's I feel so good. 4 millimeters, that's it. I could fast for maybe 3 to 4 days and fast that away. And I think that's what I should do. I think that if I were doing my 3-day fasts, that I probably would have had no growth in 8 months. I would prefer to get a scan that says you're cancer free, but I just haven't got that scan yet. Instead, to get a scan like this, that's hey, Owen, all the food cheating you've done, all the extra things a lot. I stopped doing my nighttime routine. I stopped doing my morning routine. A lot that I stopped doing because I was just comfortable in my healing. And it's only resulted in very small growth. They're only reporting on 2 sites. In the first scan, it was 9 sites that they were reporting on, 9 tumors. Looking at the other scan, it says no evidence of metastatic disease, which we knew. I never had disease in my abdomen. So there you go. That's a live look at my latest scans and what they mean. We'll do another video about it, but it's exactly what I was expecting logically in my mind. A little bit of growth. It's nothing I can't fast away. So we're still on the road to beating cancer.